Dating can be an exciting part of teenage life. It's about connection, getting to know others, and discovering what you value in a relationship. But while dating can bring joy, it also comes with responsibilities, especially when it comes to safety. Unfortunately, not everyone you meet will have the best intentions, and even well-meaning people can cross boundaries without realizing it. That's why today's video is all about dating safety tips every teen should know. Whether you're in your first relationship, just starting to explore the dating world, or supporting a friend, this information is something every teen needs to hear. Let's begin by making one thing clear: your safety always comes first. No crush, no date, no relationship is worth compromising your well-being. While movies and social media often glamorize romance, they rarely talk about the importance of feeling safe, setting boundaries, and trusting your instincts. This video isn't meant to scare you, but to empower you with knowledge and confidence. So, let's dive into the essential dating safety tips that every teenager should carry with them. Know your boundaries before you date. Before going into any relationship or romantic situation, take some time to understand your personal boundaries. These include physical boundaries, like how comfortable you are with touch or intimacy, and emotional boundaries, such as how quickly you want to open up or share personal things. When you know your limits ahead of time, it's much easier to communicate them clearly and confidently. You don't need to explain or justify them to anyone. Your boundaries are valid simply because they're yours. It's also a good idea to think about your values. What kind of relationship are you looking for? What's a deal breaker for you? When you know where you stand, you're less likely to be swayed by pressure or guilt. Always meet in safe, public places. For your first few dates, especially if you met the person online or don't know them well, it's best to meet in public places. Think cafes, parks, shopping malls, or school events. These spaces are open, usually have other people around, and offer a safe exit if things get uncomfortable. Avoid secluded areas or places where it's hard for others to find you. If someone tries to push for a private meetup too soon, that's a red flag. Also, always make sure someone you trust knows where you're going, who you're meeting, and what time you expect to be back. It might feel awkward to tell a parent or older sibling, but it's a simple step that could protect you if something goes wrong. Trust your gut feeling. This is one of the most powerful tools you have, your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, even if you can't explain why, don't ignore it. Maybe the person is acting weird, maybe their stories aren't adding up, or maybe you just feel uneasy. That's enough. You don't need a logical reason to walk away or end the date. Your intuition is your body's natural warning system. Trust it. Too often, people ignore their gut because they don't want to seem rude or overreact. But your safety is more important than someone's opinion of you. It's always okay to say, "I don't feel comfortable," and remove yourself from the situation. Keep your phone charged and accessible. This might sound like basic advice, but it's crucial. Always head out with a fully charged phone and make sure it's easily accessible, not buried in a bag or left behind somewhere. Turn on location sharing with a trusted adult or friend if possible, and let them know when you arrive at and leave your date location. There are also free safety apps that allow you to check in with people or alert them in emergencies. Technology can be a powerful ally in dating safety. Also, don't be afraid to make a call or send a text if you need help. You don't need to wait until something becomes serious or dangerous. If you feel uncomfortable, reach out, even if you're not sure why. Don't rely on your date for transportation. Whenever possible, arrange your own transportation. This gives you the power to leave when you want, not when your date decides. If your date offers to pick you up or drive you home, politely decline unless you've built a high level of trust. There have been too many situations where teens felt stuck or unable to get away because someone else was in control of the ride. If you're too young to drive or use rideshare apps on your own, ask a trusted adult to drop you off and pick you up. It might not feel cool, but it's safe, and safety is always cool. Watch out for red flags early on. Pay attention to how your date behaves, not just toward you, but also toward others. Do they respect your opinions? Do they try to pressure you into doing things you're not ready for? Do they get upset when you say no? Do they speak badly about their exes or talk down to people in service jobs? These might seem like small things, but they can hint at deeper issues with control, anger, or disrespect. Another red flag is secrecy. If they try to hide your relationship, lie about their age, or don't want you to meet their friends or family, that's a problem. A healthy relationship doesn't need to be a secret. You should feel proud, safe, and respected in it. Avoid drugs and alcohol on dates. Substances can cloud judgment and make you vulnerable to unsafe situations. Even if you're not drinking, being around someone who is intoxicated can be risky. Alcohol and drugs can change people's behavior, reduce impulse control, and lead to miscommunication, or worse. If a date pressures you to drink or try something, that's a massive red flag. Real respect means respecting your choices, not pushing you to break your boundaries. If you're in an environment where alcohol or drugs are present, have a plan to leave safely. It's okay to say, "This isn't for me," and walk away. 8. Communicate clearly and often. Healthy dating depends on honest, respectful communication. Don't be afraid to speak up about what you're comfortable with, what you want, and what you don't. You're not being too much or too sensitive, you're being clear. And that's essential. A good partner will appreciate your honesty and will share their feelings, too. Also, don't let texting be your only form of communication. While messaging is convenient, face-to-face conversations or video chats help you understand a person's tone, body language, and real personality. It's easier to pick up on red flags or signs of trustworthiness that way. 9. Know that it's okay to say no. No matter how much someone likes you, or how long you've been dating, you always have the right to say no. That includes saying no to sex, kissing, certain conversations, or even just another date. Saying no doesn't make you rude or selfish, it means you're in control of your life and your body. Anyone who makes you feel bad about setting boundaries is not someone you should be dating. And remember, no is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone an explanation or excuse. 10. Seek help if something goes wrong. Sometimes, even when you do everything right, things can still go wrong. Maybe someone crosses a boundary, makes you feel unsafe, or violates your trust. If that happens, speak up. Talk to a trusted adult, teacher, counselor, or organization that helps teens. You are never alone, and there is help available. It might feel scary to tell someone what happened, but your voice matters. You deserve to feel safe, supported, and believed. Don't suffer in silence, reach out. Final thoughts: dating as a teenager can be a meaningful and positive experience, but only when safety, respect, and communication are at the center of it. The truth is, your value isn't measured by who likes you, how many dates you've had, or what you've done in a relationship. Your value is in who you are, your integrity, your kindness, your strength. Never sacrifice your safety or comfort for anyone. To recap, here are 10 essential dating safety tips for teens. Know your boundaries, meet in public places, trust your gut, keep your phone charged, arrange your own ride, watch for red flags, avoid drugs and alcohol, communicate clearly, don't be afraid to say no, and seek help if something goes wrong. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and remember, looking out for each other is a big part of staying safe too. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more honest conversations about relationships, safety, and growing up with confidence. Stay smart, stay safe, and take care of yourself, because you matter.